Today, we are unpacking a major controversy that is rocking Kenya's political and security landscape. On April 2nd, 2025, Inspector General of Police Douglas Kanja joined President Ruto on his Mount Kenya tour and addressed a political rally in Kieni, Nyeri County. But his presence at the event has sparked outrage from the Law Society of Kenya, who argue that Kanja's actions violated the constitution and compromised the impartiality of the police service. Let's break down the story. The drama unfolded on Wednesday, April 2nd, 2025, during President William Ruto's ongoing tour of the Mount Kenya region. The tour, aimed at consolidating Ruto's influence in the area, has already been marked by tension, with heckling incident reported just a day later in Olkalau. But on this particular day in Kieni, Nyeri County, it was the presence of Inspector General Douglas Kanja that raised eyebrows. Kanja, dressed in his official capacity as the head of the National Police Service, took to the podium to address the crowd. In his speech, he sought to reassure Kenyans, saying, "Our focus is on ensuring the safety and security of every citizen in this country." He emphasized that the police would serve all Kenyans equally, regardless of their political affiliations, and remain committed to upholding law and order without fear or favor.
President Ruto thank you.
But his words, delivered at a politically charged event, have landed him in hot water. The Law Society of Kenya, a powerful body representing the country's legal professionals, was quick to call out what they see as a serious breach of constitutional duty. The Law Society of Kenya, led by President Faith Odhiambo, wasted no time in issuing a scathing statement. According to LSK, Kanja's decision to attend and address a political rally hosted by President Ruto was a significant blunder that violated the constitution.
Ni kuhakikisha ya kwamba tunapunguza manyumba yenye haina stima. Tuongeze stima, tuongeze mwangaza, tuondoe giza, ndio shetani ahame. Hala, sinye mnajua shetani anapenda mahali iko giza. Situweke mwangaza, situongeze taa, sehemu hii yote. So wewe Alex, huyu Alex ni mtu ya nyumbani hapa. Sasa hiyo kazi mimi nimesema ya kuunganisha stima hapa ikilegea kidogo.
Odhiambo pointed to Article 245(1), which establishes the office of the Inspector General and mandates that the holder must exercise independent command of the National Police Service and remain impartial. In her statement, Odhiambo said, "The Inspector General is constitutionally required to act impartially and is exempt from acting at the whims of any person or advancing any purpose that does not reflect the constitutional principles of national security." Kanja's decision to attend and address a political rally was a lapse in judgment, a violation for which he must bear the full consequences of the law.
Inspector General ya National Police Service anaitwa Douglas Magaidie IG.
LSK went further, describing Kanja's action as a political gimmick that compromised the impartiality of the police service and risked alienating parts of the Kenyan population with differing political opinions. They demanded that Kanja either issue a public apology for his conduct or resign, leaving the position to someone willing to serve all Kenyans without bias.
Hatutaki siasa ya ukabila na chuki na migawanyiko.
Odhiambo also called on Kanja to refrain from engaging in any political mobilization, rallies, or discourse in his official capacity, both now and in future. The controversy comes at a time of heightened political tension in Kenya, particularly in the Mount Kenyas region. President Ruto's tour is part of a broader effort to solidify his influence in the area following the impeachment of former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua in 2024. But the region remains a political battleground, with incidents like the heckling of National Assembly Majority Leader Kimani Ichung'wah and former Cabinet Secretary Mwangi Kiunjuri in Olkalau on April 3rd, showing the challenges Ruto faces.
Inajengwa hapo, ikiwekwa kablo, ipewe hawa vijana wapande kwa housing.
Kanja's presence at the rally has added fuel to the fire, raising questions about the independence of the National Police Service. The LSK concerns echo a long-standing debate in Kenya about the role of state officers in politics. Under Section 23(2) of the Leadership and Integrity Act, state officers like Kanja are prohibited from engaging in political activities that compromise their neutrality. The National Police Service Act under Article 232 of the Constitution further required the IG to uphold impartiality and national values. Public reaction has been mixed. On social media platforms like X, some users have expressed outrage, arguing that Kanja's attendance undermines public trust in the police. Others, however, see it as a non-issue, pointing to Kanja's assurance of impartiality during his speech. But with the LSK's strong stance, the pressure is mounting on Kanja to respond. So, what happens next? As of now, Inspector General Douglas Kanja has not issued a public response to the LSK demands. The National Police Service has, however, refuted the claims, reaffirming Kanja's commitment to impartiality, but that may not be enough to quell the controversy. The LSK has made it clear that if Kanja is unwilling to serve all Kenyans impartially, he should step aside. Odhiambo's statement even suggested that Kanja's action could activate Article 245(7) of the Constitution, which allows for the removal of the Inspector General for serious violations of the law. This comes days after Kahariri and Haji also cautioned Kenyans against Ruto's must-go chants. This saga raises broader questions about the role of the police in Kenya's polarized political landscape, especially as the country heads towards the 2027 elections. Will Kanja apologize, or will he stand his ground? And what does this mean for the public trust in the National Police Service? We will be keeping a close eye on the story. What do you think? Should Kanja apologize or resign? Or is the LSK overreacting? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Newsroom, Maisha TV. My name is Joy Madoya.